Okay, another month in BLK BOX HQ. We're in the boardroom this time as the gym's actually getting another refresh. We got some visitors across this week from France, from England, and another group in from England at the end of the week. So a few changes in there, a few new products we want to show and tell, but that's the beauty of having a gym in HQ. If you're kind of just tuning into one of these, what we're trying to do is just take a moment to reflect on BLK BOX, what's happened in the last month, celebrate some projects, let everyone know kind of what we've been doing, what's going on in the business. We move at such a fast pace that sometimes we just don't take that beat and actually look back. So as much for everyone, it's good for me just to take stock of what's been going on, and it's a good way to reflect as a business. But July, huge month on the projects front, and I think we've achieved more than we have. You know, normally the summer is a little bit quiet, but yeah, we've got stuck in with a bunch of projects, beginning with Herbie and the install crew. We're in Switzerland, installing some locations for Pure Gym there. We're over at the University of Bath, and then we did a corporate gym for SIS, the original sports nutrition brand. So that was pretty cool. Really nice facility there. Hopefully can share more of that in a couple of weeks. Local fit out with Apex, which is like a high rock space on a mezzanine in Boundary. So I think that was a really good use of space there. Bit of a small group PT element to what was traditionally a CrossFit gym. So nice to see them adapting with the times. We had House of Fitness, so Rez, long-term client. I think this is our third facility with Rez. Amazing to see that growth through, you know, from being a PT to a London-based studio to now opening what, you know, is a flagship location for him, and wish him all the best with that journey. We had University of Warwick, and then probably one of the coolest ones for us, Soho Farmhouse. We had the opportunity to refit their gym facilities. Anyone who's in the space knows Soho has been a leading leisure brand, so that was super cool, and I'm very proud of that one. I think across the board, what I'm most proud of this month, and it really came together in sort of a pinch me moment when we did our sales away day. So our end of H1 sales away day, we went to Farm Fitness and we had a great outdoor workout session. The whole sales team and commercial teams, key accounts teams all came together. We rented a large home in the countryside and just used a couple of days away to get together, share stories, review numbers, of course, and look at what we're going to do better in the second half of the year. I think one of the coolest things during that period of time, though, whenever we slowed down in the evenings, had a couple of beers, got to know each other. We've added a lot of new heads to the business this year, especially on that commercial front, and Greg has built, honestly, a world-class sales team. What's always made BLK BOX great is how involved and invested we are in our clients, but also in the industry. You know, we're at the coalface, we're at the events, we compete, we play sport. And whenever you're sitting around that fire with the guys, and you've got a couple of Ironmen, an ex-rugby player, some high-level CrossFitters, you've got some High Rocks athletes, and everyone's able to kind of bring their view and their vision of fitness. We were able to talk about the problems that we were seeing within our sectors for our clients, what was working well, what isn't working well. I think all of that was just really rewarding to see, and I think then that sort of penny drop moment, and I was like, okay, well, this is why we're able to serve such a diverse group of clients. But at the core of it is we all care about training, we're all involved in this industry, and I think that's what makes BLK BOX great at the end of the day. So yeah, really proud of that. I think that was a great time. I loved being away with the guys, and everyone came back recharged and ready to go, get stuck back in for H2. Outside of that, we didn't slow down. Marketing guys were off doing some shoots at a couple of gym locations. We went down to TBB Fitness and FFS just in Ireland, carried out a few shoots there, so some nice photography coming through. Then we were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to work with the Scottish Open and doing their players performance gym during that part of the tour, and I think that was great. That was really rewarding. I filtered in quite nicely because the campaign video which we launched this month was actually telling the story of a lady called Yasmin Crossfield, and she is a golf performance coach in the UK. Yasmin had a great story of coming from a show jumping background, how she uses strength and conditioning to support her training in golf and deliver that to her golfing clients and other women through sport. So I think that video turned out really well, and yeah, it's felt like a whirlwind of the month, but yeah, it's nice to have some sunshine and getting stuck back in for August.